Today we're going to be talking about and using the glue pad. It's called the Essential Glue Pad and it is made by Sukaneko. When I heard there was such a thing, I was very excited because I thought, ooh, that means I can stamp with glue using a rubber stamp or other type of stamp, and maybe that means glitter, maybe that means flocking, who knows what else it might mean, whatever else I can possibly think of. So I was really excited. Maybe that also means chalk. So I was really excited. I purchased mine a couple years ago for $8.99, and this is how it comes in a nice package like this. And what comes in it is a pad and what you would normally think is a re-inker, but this has the glue in it. So our instructions are on the back of the package in a little, it's kind of like a 3x5 card. And it'll tell you really everything you need to know before you even purchase it. So that is a good thing. You don't have to wonder how it works, what you need to do with it. You can read it all on the instruction sheet on the card before you even purchase it. So it says it's archival, acid free, no heat required. That's a good thing. Great for rubber stamping, stenciling, and direct to paper applications. Perfect for use with ultrafine glitter, chalk, powdered pigments, gold leafing, and more. Best results are achieved on vellum and coated cardstock. I would definitely take that into account. So it tells you how to get started, recommended use, and cleanup and storage. So we're just going to get to using this. Got our glue pad and we got our glue. I have used this before. So you take off the top. There is a little plastic liner that keeps that fresh. It keeps it wet for a longer period of time, so you'll want to save that. Now I've used this before several months ago, if not longer, and it's still tacky, so I'm impressed with that. But when you get started, your pad, it's just a foam pad, there's nothing on it, and what you'll want to do is just apply the glue, and it says about a teaspoon for a medium-sized stamp and a little bit more for larger stamps. I'm just going to add, that's approximately about a teaspoon, and I'm going to rub it in with the tip of the bottle. Try to get it in an even area. Then make sure that your lid is back on tight so you don't have that drying out. So I've got a stamp here. I have a stamp from Stampers Anonymous, so let's just try it and see. Instructions say, gently and evenly tap stamp on glue pad. I can see a shininess, so I'm going to stamp a couple times on my paper and we'll see what we've got. Alright, so I'm going to cover this up to make sure that it does not dry out, and let's take a look and see. Well, I can see, you might be able to see in the camera, that there is wetness from the glue on my card there. Yay, that's a good thing. So now it says, while the glue is wet, apply the medium. So I'm going to apply, I have a Perfect Pearls, it is called Perfect Bronze. Now with Perfect Pearls, I don't know about you, but the medium that comes with this, I have 2 different packs of Perfect Pearls, and every time I get the medium, it's the little stamp pad thing that comes with it, Perfect Medium I think it's called, it dries out and the pad is actually not usable. So I have Perfect Pearls, but I don't have the pad that comes with it, and I like this a lot better. It's clean. It works very well. It keeps this nice sheen. So I'm going to move on, and I'm going to actually try a few more Perfect Pearls just to make sure that it's not a fluke. So with Perfect Pearls, I love this. This is what I would choose to use with my Perfect Pearls, since I don't have good luck with the Perfect Medium that comes in the container with the Perfect Pearls. So this is what I would choose. Now, I don't know if it is just me with the Perfect Medium that, or I'm in Florida and it's super, super hot. Of course, the medium I keep in my air-conditioned house, but the Essentials glue pad works really well with Perfect Pearls. So now with my glue pad, I'm going to use a glitter. This is, yes, I saved if I take things out of containers and they don't have a label on them, I usually will save the packaging just so I remember what the heck it is that I have. This is Doodlebug Design Sugar Coating Glitter Assortment was what I had. It doesn't say it's ultra fine, but looking at it, I would bet that it's probably ultra fine. Then I also have some silver from Art Glitter. I'm going to try that. So let's try these two glitters with our glue pad. So that looks really nice. There are some areas that it's not sticking that well. That looks really nice. Beautiful again. Ooh, for chalks, I really don't like chalks, but I like chalks when I use this. The glue pad is awesome for chalks. So let's take a look at everything we've done so far. So we've tried Perfect Pearls and glitter in 2 different colors. We've tried flocking. You can see that I rubbed something in this as it was laying off to the side. So you definitely have to make sure that this stuff dries. We did try leafing, but that was kind of a fail. And then chalks. So out of all of these, my question always is with glitter, you know how messy glitter is. I kind of don't use glitter almost at all. I'd much rather use glitter glue because it's not going to go everywhere. It's not going to get in your hair, on your carpeting, and all over your clothing. So although it looks really pretty, and I do need to let this dry, I question that that's actually going to stay. So I would need to let this dry to decide whether or not that was going to stay on the card or not. The same would go for flocking. We've already seen that, yes, you can smear it. My glue is not dry yet. I've just put this on, but I love how this looks. The flocking is very crisp. It looks really nice. So I do like this. I would definitely consider using this, assuming it would dry. I love how the Perfect Pearls look. And I love, love, love how the chalks look. So that would definitely be a reason that I would bring my chalks back out and use them, because I haven't used them in ages. So these two are my favorites. And I think that no matter what, that I would spray a fixative on these just to make sure that it would stay. I have a fixative called Workable Fixative, and it's by Krylon. It's a spray. It's very toxic. You've got to spray this outside. But this protects pencil, pastels, and chalk drawings so that you can work over top of them, because you know all those things are so, they don't stay permanently on your page, whatever you're doing. So I would spray this. This will fix it to your page, or to your card, or to whatever you're doing. That's what I'm going to do, and then I will use these, cut them out and use these in some projects. It's been several hours since I stamped this, and I just want to check how well all of these mediums are going to last on here. I am getting some of the glitter to come off. I've just got a soft brush, but for the most part it is really sticking well. I'm trying not to really scratch into it, but some of the glitter's coming off, and I would expect that because that's probably the stuff that is just really right on top. I wanted to check for the dryness of the glue, and it's pretty dry. And I think now, after I've kind of brushed off the top layer, anything that's not really stuck down with glue, now I would use my Workable Fixative. I'll take it outside and I'll spray this down, and I'm betting that this is going to work well. So I'm now back from spraying all of my cards, and the Perfect Pearls, they weren't moving to begin with, and they are totally fine. The chalks, there's no shine, there's no sheen when you spray it with the fixative. It just sets everything so that you can work on top of pastels and chalks. So that's what's nice about the Workable Fixative. If you have anything that is not permanent on your papers, you spray it with the fixative, and it really sets it. So now you can work on top of say chalks, Perfect Pearls, things that aren't permanent on a paper, and then you can continue to work. So I like having Workable Fixative. I'm not sure if it's going to work for the rest of these items. Ooh, 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 it's working awesome. Alright, these are flaky areas that were already flaking off to begin with. Let's try it on something. It's just taken off a very light top area, but I feel pretty confident that that would be fine with the fixative. Now the question is whether or not our glitter is going to remain. Oh, I'm actually very pleased. I'm happily surprised because very, very little is coming off when I scrape at it. And I'm really not scraping it, I'm just brushing it lightly with the light brush. This blue is still really not working well. And this was the glitter from the Doodlebug glitter, which I just assumed it was ultrafine, and maybe it wasn't. The silver was the art glitter, and I definitely know that that was ultrafine. This one works a whole lot better, and that could be why they want to specify to use ultrafine, because all those little pieces are going to get stuck into the glue and remain. So definitely ultrafine is the way to go, because we can see as we've worked with all of these different types of mediums, the ones that were very powdery, perfect pearls, and the chalks worked much better than ones that had larger pieces, the glitters, the flocking. But I got some pretty good results with the flocking and with the very ultrafine glitter. Not so much this one, but hey, that's what experiments are for. If you're not sure what will work and what won't work, go ahead and try it, because remember, I tried the leafing. Didn't work, but that's okay. Now we know what does, what doesn't work. So would I recommend the glue pad? Definitely for certain applications. It's not essential in my opinion for me as a crafter, but since I have it, I would use it for specific things. So just in case you have something like this on your shelf, take it out and see what type of materials you have that it'll work with. See if you get any results different from mine.